This Find Out season has been amazing, delicious. It has been outstanding. People are getting exposed left and right. This, oh my gosh, the hypocrisy. Anti-trafficking activist Tim Ballard hit with human trafficking allegations in federal lawsuit. And y'all know by the time the feds get involved, they have already made the case. Tim Ballard, the anti-trafficking activist whose wildly exaggerated missions abroad were the basis of the hit 2023 film Sound of Freedom, is now facing new legal action from 6 women who last year sued him for sexual exploitation, leading Ballard to sue them for defamation earlier this month. The latest complaint is the first federal suit targeting Ballard. It comes from accusers Celeste Boris, Mary Hall, Sasha Hightower, Krista Casey, Kira Lynch, and Bree Ryder. The filing names Ballard associates Matthew Cooper and Michael Parenta, as well as Ballard's former organization, Operation Underground Railroad, or OUR, as defendants. OUR forced out the founder and CEO shortly before Sound of Freedom amplified his celebrity due to internal complaints of sexual misconduct. A lawyer for Ballard denies the allegations. An OUR spokesperson tells Rolling Stone the suit contains recycled claims and that the organization is confident they'll be dismissed. Parenta did not immediately respond to a request for comment, while Cooper could not be reached for a comment. This time, the plaintiffs have taken the fight to the U.S. District of Utah in order to seek relief under the Trafficking Victims Protection Reauthorization Act of 2003, a federal statute that allows victims of trafficking offenses to bring civil litigation seeking actual damages, punitive damages, reasonable attorney fees, and other litigation costs reasonably incurred. While at least one of the women, Boris, has described Ballard as a trafficker in public statements, the new suit marks an escalation of that allegation. The anti-traffickers are the traffickers, reads the headline on the document's cause of actions section. The women once again lay out a narrative of being recruited by Ballard and OUR to take part in rescue missions of trafficked individuals, only to then be groomed to become physically intimate with the Mary Ballard as part of what he called a couples ruse, intended to fool traffickers into believing they were romantically involved. They claimed they were coerced into performing acts, labor, and services for Ballard's personal benefit and the benefit of OUR, and sometimes endured violent SA or had sex with Ballard while Cooper was present, always with the necessary assurance it was necessary to rescue children. The plaintiffs further claimed that Ballard and his associates laundered money in order to hire ex-workers while on missions abroad, and that OUR actively participated in the solicitation, recruitment, and exploitation of female operatives. Wow. This is, I mean, if, like I said, if the feds are involved, they probably have already dotted their I's and crossed some T's. So we'll see how that pans out. And we have another one. MAGA youth pastor charged with coercing minors to have sex with him. This is a MAGA Republican and a hypocrite. And he is supposedly, allegedly, coming after minors for sex. A MAGA youth pastor favored by the evangelist Jerry Falwell Jr. has been charged with coercing minors to have sex with him and to send him pornographic images. Zachary Radcliffe, 29, of Saline, Michigan, is accused of a string of offenses relating to SA activity going back as far as 2011, according to state police. The alleged victims were aged between 12 and 17, Michigan State Police said. Radcliffe was the music and youth pastor at Oakwood Church in Ypsilanti, Washtenaw County, and once performed a song he wrote titled "I'll Stand" at Liberty University in 2019 during the Conservative Political Action Conference. Falwell, who was the president of the school at that time, praised Radcliffe's performance at the time. I believe this song will become to this generation what Lee Greenwood's God Bless the USA was during the Reagan years. Falwell said in a press release, which has since been deleted but is visible on a web archive platform. Radcliffe was charged over the weekend with 4 counts of child abuse and 1 count of criminal sexual conduct in the first degree. He was arraigned on several other charges, including criminal sexual conduct and charges relating to child sexually abusive material, police said in a statement. Police said they were first made aware of Radcliffe's alleged crimes on October 2nd and that they found multiple victims. You see, this hat, this Make America Great Again hat, definitely fits the theme. It fits right in with Trump's world. Another picture where you can see him wearing a shirt that has Trump on it. The investigation started on October 2nd when information was received that Mr. Radcliffe solicited child SA material from a minor. The statement said search warrants were executed at both Mr. Radcliffe's office and residence. The investigation has identified multiple victims. Oakwood Church said in a public statement that it was not aware of the full extent of Radcliffe's alleged crimes, but has heard other stories. The pastor was terminated from his job without pay on October 12th. The information that we received was shocking, the church said. We were told that Zachary had been soliciting inappropriate photos and possibly videos from teens. We have also heard other stories. This information has ripped our hearts apart. The safety and protection of the individuals in our church is what is paramount to us, it added. We are devoted to doing what we can for the care of the victims of these crimes. Radcliffe's current Instagram profile picture is of Donald Trump following the assassination attempt in Butler, Pennsylvania on July 13th. Radcliffe also shared an image posing in a MAGA baseball cap and wearing a Trump t-shirt. Radcliffe is due to appear in court for a probable cause hearing on October 31st. Like I said, these people fit perfectly in Trump world. This person and Tim Ballard, and I don't know if Tim Ballard is a MAGA Republican, I don't know, but the hypocrisy is salacious, it's delicious, and this is what they do. They get to hide behind these organizations. That is what they do in order to take people off guard, people that wouldn't suspect, because you're a youth pastor. This other person is supposedly rescuing people, but then they're allegedly victimizing people. These people need to go down hard. And 2024 has been whooping their butts because so many of these people deserve to be in jail so they can stop preying on children, on vulnerable populations, exploiting people. I mean, I know we just talked about Corey Holcomb and how he wants to exploit poverty, but all these people are doing in some capacity is exploiting people's deficiencies. Children are not as strong. Victims of trafficking have deficiencies and they need rescuing. This is what all of them do, and they all need to be taken down. The patriarchy is crumbling. A lot of these things are coming to light, and many of these people need to spend time behind bars. And the judges, the police, and all of these people that would hide these folks, if they start trying to hide them, we need to shine a light on those people too. All right, y'all, join the conversation. Let me know what you think of this one. Don't forget to like, comment, and share.